Hello everyone, I'm Clay Jones with Fox Hills Disc Golf. I got your tournament director Michelle Jones with me.
Hey everybody.
We're here for the Chainhawk Spring Fling 2019. I'd like to thank our sponsor Sunlink for providing that awesome Publix lunch today.
Yeah, wonderful sponsors. We couldn't do it without you.
Love New World up there. You guys are doing great things in Jacksonville.
Yes, of course. Thanks.
CNS, you guys rock.
Horan, always great friends in the Jacksonville area, doing great things.
And of course, Innova.
We love Innova Disc Golf.
Here we go. We got hole 11 is 276 feet. Everything's in B position for this round. Got to get out of the woods, and then you're opened up, and you got some terraces to deal with.
It's challenging, very tight at the beginning, and then you got to get out there.
Yeah, you got to get out there, then you got to make a putt usually. So we got Nick Masters starting off hole 11.
Oof, that was nice.
Sweet little ace run right there, man. That thing just dipped underneath the basket. That was pretty nice.
Looks good.
And a good looking putt.
Ben Stemen from Sarasota, Florida, our current leader.
Ben's got one out looking nice. Got some picture-in-picture action. Look out, everybody.
Oh, parked it.
Very nice. Great job. Next up, the hometown guy, Adam Rogers.
Don't know the course, and it's cliff anyways.
It's just a little short, but that looks pretty good.
Yeah, have a little bit of a downhill putt, but should be okay. James Bergman from New Smyrna, Florida. Call him Jimmy B.
Ooh, he just didn't quite get it out of there. He's going to have to make a little scramble. Looks like James is going to have to go down to a knee here and do a little flick rescue shot.
Yeah, that's a tough one. And you see the winds were kicking too.
Yeah, it really just started about this time. Well, he's going to have a little work to do there, man. He's got a downhill or tough couple of terraces, a little bit of a tree to deal with. So, this is a tough putt. Yeah, and you can see that wind was really starting to kick up right there.
Oh,
Boom.
Very nice. Just spin right through that wind.
Powerful spin putt right there, man. Spin push combo.
Yeah, nice.
Very nice. Adam's got this for the 2. Boom, count it.
Nicely done as well.
Beautiful putt by Mr. Masters. And I'm going to think Ben's going to go ahead and catch the 2 on this one as well.
Yeah, he could probably make that.
He's just got to juggle the CTP flag, get all of that down. There, he did it. He's in good shape. All right. 3 birdies and a par. Well played hole.
Yeah, that puts Ben at 19 down.
Man, that's pretty good.
Pretty strong.
All right, here we go with hole 12. We got a modified flyover slide show.
Yeah.
You can see it's just a gauntlet of stuff there. It's just it's a lot of trees to get through the middle. Low ceiling pretty much the whole way, and then in this back position you got to get through another little area of trouble back there in the back, and then you're on the side of the hill. So there's just a lot going on in this hole, and OB on both sides. So
it's a tough one at 432 feet.
yeah, and then you throw in some wind here. Looks like probably about 15-mile-an-hour wind gusts maybe. So
Ooh, going
Nick
the high
threw
flick
it.
route.
Yeah, high flick route. Don't see that a whole lot. I don't know. It's down over there
Guess we'll
somewhere.
find out.
I think he came down in the middle. He's getting some high fives, so I feel like that's pretty good. Ben's got one flipped over and caught some stuff and powered through, but so he's gonna have sort of a look, but I think it's gonna be a low ceiling, probably a pitch up shot. Adam looks like he's gonna go some line low beamer. Yeah, he's got to flip it over and get it down. Oh yeah, got a little favorable kick there. Ground up in a pretty good spot.
He ought to be happy with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got the finger controlled disc. I love it. James going backhand. Got to weave through. Now he caught one that got the old slap down. So James will be first up in the fairway, and man, he's probably got about 300 or so left still. Got a little air bounce. Going to play some ground play off and get a little roll.
Ooh, roll up there.
He would have liked to got a little more juice on that one. He's still probably got about 40 to go, maybe just a little inside of that. A little flick up shot for Ben. That looks pretty nice. He's probably going to be about 15, 18 maybe.
Yeah. Oh, Adam put one up there nicely.
Very well played. Yeah, 3 on this hole is no problem here. Take a 3 and go. Pretty similar shot for Nicholas. Not really thinking about making this a whole lot. He just wants to snuggle it up tight.
Yeah, make sure it stops, not roll down that hill.
Yeah, because this one can roll on you a little bit. You catch that metal and stand up, you definitely get down the hill and get 20, 30 feet away quick. James had a rough looking putt there, man. He had a diving, sort of a one knee slanted deal, so he's still got some action on the back there. Ben's got a pretty straightforward putt here. He's got some slant, but it's not too far. He caught a little of the top and gonna have to settle for the 3. Or wait, that'll have to be a bogey, huh? So par is looking pretty good on this hole. Yeah, that's gonna be a bogey for Ben and a par for Adam. Just not quite enough height on that one. The old double bogey.
That's all right.
Yep, not James' favorite hole, but he'll fight it. Fight back, I'm sure. Alright, so Nicholas is first up on 13. 13's like a twin of 12, but maybe a tiny bit shorter, so about 100 feet shorter.
Outside flick route. Oh, a little high, got the shrubs.
Oh, yeah. That's the only problem with that route. Wind up on that cart path.
Sometimes it can skip back in off the cart pack.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I know that's one of your favorite shots.
That's right. Adams going a little skip action. That nestled up real nice. That looks great. Ben looks like he's going to try to get one low through the trees.
Oh, very well placed.
There you go. Get that bogey back. James eyeballing that dead center route and catches that dead center tree, and he's going to have a big upshot. And he played that about perfectly, so he's going to have that to tap in his 3. And Nicholas is still in a rough spot. Ooh, man, he almost ran it in there.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, man, just a tiniest bit low for Adam. And nice recovery for Jimmy. And somebody gets to mark a birdie on the card, so that's good.
Yeah, he made that look super easy.
Yeah. I had to making sure he's following the rules. We are playing in a tournament here, so good job, Adam. All right, Ben with the lone 2 on that one. Nicholas backs up a little bit, so you know that's the way it goes. Here we go on 14. B position is 266 feet, I want to say. 265 feet. You got to deal with that little cage. You got to get it to come back to the right at the end and somehow get it to go in. Always like to thank the Weston Animal Hospital. You guys rock. Ian and Deb, our heroes.
Yes, for sure.
Ben's going to go with the flick route. I'd say that's the preferred route.
For this location, for sure.
He's got it hung out a little outside, though. That's going to be tough. Still got a good bit of distance from down there, and there's some funky footing and a little bit of that wall to deal with, so... That thing sucks up a lot of discs in there. It's kind of surprising.
Oh, this looks pretty good.
Adam's got one nice and high and clean. Caught a little bit of the moss at the end there and came down good. James gives her one last look and decides to go with the flick. Yeah, he didn't like this one out of his hands. He catches a little bit of stuff.
But...
And then, yeah, catches basket. There it is again. Another mystery ace. Nobody had any idea. So here we go on the replay. You can catch the whole shot here. Jimmy had his earbuds in, so he didn't really think anything major happened.
Oh, that was nice.
Pretty much dead center pured it. And they still really had no idea that it actually went in somehow because it was being blocked by the fence basically from their tee pad. So, and we just proceeded on like normal.
Oh, well.
Here comes another beautiful looking shot by Mr. Masters.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That'll work.
And we can go down here and see if these guys figured out there's a disc in the basket yet.
I guess they just did.
Yeah, I think they just now got informed that that was an ace.
Come clear it. Come on. Somebody's got to get this out of here.
Camera guy got a little anxious.
Clearing this basket.
Very nice.
And that was Jimmy's first tournament ace.
Hey, that was 2 aces in 1 round.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. We got the luck lately, man. We've been getting a lot of aces. It's pretty awesome.
Good stuff.
Ben doesn't have too much of this wall to deal with, but he's definitely got a little distance. A little uphill. Gave it a good run. Came up a little short. Not for Mr. Masters. He's got a little tap in to get out of Adam's way, and Adam's got a pretty good looking putt here too. He's going to get his meter relief off the fence. It was a lot of fun joking around about the mysterious ghost ace. And Adam with a really nice putt for his 2 there. Great drive. And Ben all of a sudden is going to be on the back of the card with a par. Well, Jimmy had his earbuds in and nobody else was really paying that much attention, I guess. So, yeah. Great job. Alright, we will move on to hole 15. It's one of the bigger holes on the course. And at 376 feet, that's a pretty good little throw.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Wide open, basically, field, but then you've got some trees that are actually pretty good guardians. And then you got to spin it back and land on that little ridge over there.
Yeah, it's tricky.
It's a tricky little shot. It's a tough par 3 for sure. Alright, Jimmy's going to be first up with that ace. He's looking at backhand. Got some swirly wind out there that definitely flipped his disc over. And got a little roll kick out, and he wound up actually okay.
Yeah.
He's got a little tough little path there to get to it, though, so it's going to be rough. Yeah, it was kind of hard to tell what the wind was doing. It was really kind of moving in all directions for a little while there. Nichols had flipped it over and caught a little bit of stuff and crushed past it about 60 feet, 80 feet past it.
Yeah, that might have been a little longer than he was planning.
Yeah, I think you got some nice wind ride with the flip shot there. Adam's going for that same kind of deal. He's got one up a little higher and needs it to hyzer up. He caught some stuff. Came down a little, I believe, on the edge of that cedary stuff over there. So
Yeah, hopefully it can get a little trickier if you're in deep right there.
yeah, it could definitely be basically a penalty stroke there if you get in too deep. Ben came out pretty nice there. He's probably circle's edge, maybe 35 feet. And Jimmy's got a low ceiling to deal with for sure, and he makes a great looking up shot.
Yeah, that you ought to be happy with that.
Adam had a little window he could poke out there, so that's a good up shot. Ben's got a legit look here. Oh, man, just splashed out right side. Just a little bit outside. Yeah, Nicholas had a lot of stuff to deal with there, so he was pretty happy with that up shot. So looks like we're going to have a par party. Nothing wrong with that on 15, man. You can take pars all day.
Yeah, I'm happy with the par on that hole.
All right, that's going to keep it all the same. 19, 16, 9, and 6. A lot of 6s and a lot of 9s. And we're at 16. Another 6. So here you go. This is 202 straight down the middle, man. You got that OB on the right is just looming right there.
I love this hole though.
It's great, man. It's super easy to get a 2 and super easy to get a 4. It's almost hard to get a 3.
Gotta keep it low or go for the ace. What do you do? What do you do?
Yeah, I just play it low and try to grind it in there unless I'm playing doubles. James got one flipped up looking pretty good. Got a tree backstop and wound up about 15 feet from the basket with a pretty open shot. I think if you could pick a tree to hit, that would probably be the one. Nicholas got one coming straight at it. Buzzed the tower a little bit. Wound up a little deep. So he's going to have a comebacker about maybe circle's edge, maybe a little inside. Adam's got that grinder, needs to get some kick roll, and no sir. He's going to have to make a putt there for his 2.
Yeah.
Ben's got that low grinder, skippy, flat, bumpy it up there. Perfect little shot right there, man.
Yeah, that should guarantee the 2.
Yeah, that takes the fence out of play pretty much. Good shot. Yeah, you can see Adam, he's probably about 40 out.
Oh, so close.
Man, that was a great run. I think Ben's going to go ahead and putt out of the way, so he can step out of the path, takes his relief off the fence, and that's going to give him about a 12-footer maybe. Great bird.
Hey, the bird agreed.
Yeah, right? Right on time. And a nice 2 for James right there, man. Good job. And Nicholas wound up taking the par.
As well, Adam.
Couple of birds, couple of pars. Well, that pushes Ben to the 2-0 mark. It's pretty good shooting right there, and that's going to give him a 4-stroke lead.
Yeah, strong round as we go into the temp holes here.
Yeah, this is a shorty, but a little goodie. A little island hole. A very small island with a little barrier up front that catches a lot more discs than you would think. It's only 160 feet, but it's hard to get it to land on that little postage stamp. James going back in, spiky hyzery, probably the most preferred play here. He's inbounds. If you're inbounds, it's a pretty good shot.
Yep.
Most of these guys at this level, if you make it inside that square, you're going to make the putt. So it's a do or die. Well, that one had a nice soft landing. Very well done. He pushes that back corner, but she's inbounds, so he's pumped about that. Adam got a little lower shot here and does not make the bails.
Oh no.
Ugh. Don't worry, Adam. I'm sure a bunch of people did it twice.
That'll work.
Yep. And if you're inside the square, you're almost pretty much guaranteed to be inside the circle. So this looks like about 24 feet. Ooh, that one tried to sneak out the back.
Nice putt, Nicholas.
Yeah, you got to count that one. And another nice birdie. That's going to push Ben to 21 down. Shooting a nice round. And Adam is going to be the bogey guy on this hole, so he gets to trail at the back on the next one.
Yep.
And that keeps the 4-stroke lead. And we will move on to hole 16B.
Yeah, the old 16.
Yeah, the old 16. Used to be 16, now it's 16B. And that's how you play it right there. Jimmy made a great shot. You're going to like that once he gets up there and sees it. Pretty much everybody goes backhand here. You got to avoid the pond, so anything flicked, if you come up a little short, you would definitely wind up in that gully over there. Gully pond. I don't know what that thing is, man. It's like a hole over there. When it's got water in it, it's like a little lagoon, little black lagoon over there.
Yeah, I don't think it did for our event.
No, we had no OB or anything over there, I don't believe, right?
No, yeah, we didn't do that this time.
And that's a good looking shot, using the bank as a backstop there, so he'll have a nice putt. Sean G cruising around on the electric bike doing work, filling up the water bottles and everything. Alright, Adam is regrouped and is going to go a big backhand. He's got a lot of spin on it, it looks like. And that took a little favorable kick towards the basket. He's going to be about 25 out with a bit of a death putt, though. You can see Nicholas. He's a little down the hill and probably right about 30 or so.
Yeah, it looks tough one.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Not the best footing.
Yeah, you got some wind there and stuff too, and it actually drops off behind the basket both ways, slightly that way too. So hitting chains is what you want to do right there. Nice birdie.
No problem for Nicholas.
Adam as well wound up with a nice looking driver there, man. That worked out really well.
Yeah, this is a strong round for these guys.
Making this hole look easy. And then you got Ben to walk up there, and he's still got a little bit. I want to say that's 17 feet maybe. No problem. Look more like 13 the way you putted it. Start it up. Boom.
Yeah, nice little star frame there.
Very good job. Pushes Ben to 22 down, 18 for Nicholas Masters.
Yeah, and that puts us at a tie for third place there with 9 down.
All right, with a couple to go. That's some excitement.
Yeah.
It's a funky little hole. You got to get way up and around the corner quickly. It's only 180 feet. It's got a little something to it though. It's kind of hard to get over there. You can't see it. It's a totally blind shot, so you got to get the disc to do some work. Then you see it just wants to drop out of the sky. You want to hyzer it enough to get over there, but then it just wants to drop out of the sky on you. So
Yeah.
it's a funny little shot. I think everybody's choosing to stand still and sort of try to make that corner. Nicholas got one out a little wide, but gets it to come back in pretty good. Got good distance on that one. He's about hole high. Adam taking the last little peek through the bushes. Adam had a great looking line
not
there.
bad.
And, yeah, he's gonna have CTP on that for the card anyway. Ben with a little routine 28 footer.
Yeah, he's so smooth. He makes them all look easy.
That's a great putt.
Fun to watch.
Looks like Nicholas is a little outside of that. He looks like he's maybe almost 40 though. That was
Yeah,
a
that
great
looked
putt.
like a fantastic job, gentlemen.
And James is going to step up there, and he looks like he wound up about maybe 15 or so.
Are we going to have another star frame?
Back to back, it looks like. Adam's still got to make a putt, but he looks like he's about 13 or 14 feet, so I feel pretty good about it for him. There you go, back to back.
Very nice.
These guys are getting warmed up.
With only 2 holes to go.
2 holes to go. Ben's going to be 23 down for 2 rounds. That's a strong score.
Yeah.
All right, here we go with hole 17. It is 289 feet. Got one tree to beat right off the bat, and then you got to get down and beat those guys. So it's a tough little hole. Got some OB behind the basket, and the basket does sit on a bit of a slope. Looks like Jimmy's going to go with a flick shot. Got to get something low and got to get a lot of power on it to get there because you got that low ceiling. Well, that's a beautiful looking shot. I just hyzered up a little early on him, but he's going to have a good putt. A little bit of tree to deal with, but not too much distance, and he's about hole high, so.
Yeah, a little bit of tree, but he should be fine.
Oh, Ben got over on that one, got a little bit extra and flipped it and got a little runner.
A little worm burner.
Yeah, it's got to happen at some point. Nicholas with a little air check here, and it looks like the air is moving from right to left maybe, but it's just really hard to tell out in this field. It's pretty swirly.
That gets back to Skip.
Oh, yeah, get a big skip.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Nice shot, Nick.
He wound up with the mirror shot of Jimmy on the other side, and he's going to have about maybe 30 feet. Adam's got one cranked out there, caught a little air, got some height to it, and then caught that tree and came down maybe 40 or so out.
Tough one.
Yep, and we will move on to the fairway. And Ben has to just take a little flicky up shot and winds up about 20 or so out. Adam's got to go to a knee here. This is a tough looking shot here. He doesn't have much ceiling at all to deal with.
Oh, so close.
Super strong run. Ooh, and Jimmy just hung on that one a little bit and pulled it. He's got to make a comebacker that's maybe a little bit further than the one he just had, so that's a bummer. Nicholas looks like he's maybe 28 or so out. Get down now.
Oh, no. Oh, rough roll away.
Oh, looks like he's still about 28 or so out.
Yeah.
So that's tough. Ben's going to see if he can give it a run here, and he's probably maybe 25, 26 out.
Well, he gets his par.
Right in the heart, yep. Good save. That one just caught a little wind and got a little sweat on the hands and the grip issue, and just got a little finger linger, but he's going to cash the 4. All right, now this is to Jimmy to save his par. That one caught a little wind. You could see it hyzer up and kick out to the left. So hit pretty strong chains, but it was hyzering pretty hard left, and that's what happens. So Jimmy, you have to take the bogue on that one.
So that'll, going into the last hole, give Adam third place at this moment.
Well, there you go. We got a little scrap going on there. So there you go. That puts Ben still at 23. So super good shooting for him there. And 18 is 357 feet.
Yeah, I believe so.
So you can see there's a few trees off the bat, but mainly you just want to get something throwing straight low and maybe a little bit of hyzer at the end.
Fun round.
Yeah, it was a great round. We appreciate you guys letting us follow you around, and we enjoyed hanging with you fellas.
Yeah. 2 ace round. Nicholas
Yeah.
Masters on hole 3 and Jimmy Bergman on hole 14.
That is a first for us. Ben first on the card, and he's going to just throw a little low, lazy mid-range down there. Grind it up about 15 feet away from the basket. No big deal.
Yeah.
Adam next up on the card. He's got one turned over, and looks like he's going to catch some trees up there.
Come on back.
She's plinkoed down, and he's going to have a little bit of work to do there with the low ceiling. He's going back in, and he's
This looks
similar
good.
route, but that one looks a little tastier.
Oh, caught a little, but he's
All
right
right, good
there.
tree. Yeah, that's a good tree. Almost got the CTP there.
Yeah, that'll
Cost extra.
So everybody chose to go back in on this deal. And that is a tasty looking shot. There you go. Well
Yep.
played, Mr. Masters.
Shot, Nick.
nice way to end it.
Adam's going to be out. He's going to have to go to a knee again. There you can see that ceiling, and it's going to be a tough one here.
He's got to get this. Jimmy's parked.
Oh man,
He's
another
all over that basket.
so dead center. That ceiling just had him pushed down. That was almost impossible, but great effort. And yet one more birdie for our winner, Mr. Ben Stemen.
Yeah, that puts him 24 down for the tournament.
Man, that's pretty
Impressive.
strong. Pretty strong. And a wonderful showing from Mr. Masters as well.
Yeah, taking sole second place. And that'll tie them up for third.
Yeah.
Very impressive round, gentlemen. Well, wait, assuming he makes this, huh?
Yeah, I think he's gonna make it.
Good job, Adam.
All right. And there you have it. There's your winner.
Yeah, good job, Mr. Ben Stemen from Sarasota, Florida.
Thank you very much. Had a great time here. Love the course. Good card mates. Had a blast with all of them. They played great. And 2 aces on the card today. That was really cool. Congrats, Nick. Good Jimmy. Good shots. And hopefully we'll be back next year. Thank you.
Congratulations to Ben Stemen, our Chain Hawk Spring Fling winner with his beautiful trophy, custom made by Clay Jones.
Thank you very much. And there you go. There's your top 10 finishers.
He had some excellent round ratings, 1049 for both those rounds. Very impressive.
Wow, that's pretty neat to get the same rating for both rounds. Pretty consistent.
Yeah, he's a very good player. I'm very impressed. Nicholas Masters as well.
Okay, well there you have it. Another well-run tournament by your tournament director, Michelle Jones.
Shucks, thanks so much, and well done on the videography, Clay Jones.
Yeah, thanks to Ian, and thanks Dustin for being out there and helping, and New World, and all you guys supporting us. We really
Yeah.
appreciate it, man.
We Appreciate all our sponsors.
Thanks to CNS. Congrats on the 2 aces.
Yeah, that's fun.
Nicholas and
right?
Jimmy had to split that money. Par on, you guys rock. We really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, Sunlink Solar Energy. Get yourself some solar power here in Gainesville. And
Yeah, it's the Sunshine State. Come on.
all right.
Thanks, Innova. We really appreciate you guys' support and helping us teach the kids and do all that we can do. So,
Yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and share and comment and like and spread the love.
absolutely. We'll see you soon at the Trailblazer, guys.